raising a child by herself, and her book had been rejected by 12 publishers. She grew up speaking English as a second language, and when she got to college, she struggled to write well. He was cut from his varsity basketball team and cried when he got the news.
I felt very disappointed, and I could have easily said that, I give up on it.
From the basketball court to the classroom, everyone has times when they feel like they failed, when all they want to do is give up.
I hated school.
I didn't have confidence before it all.
You have low self-esteem, I guess.
Made me feel nervous and embarrassed.
But if these people once felt that way too, then how did J.K. Rowling turn herself into one of the most famous writers in the world? How did Sonia Sotomayor become the first Latina Supreme Court justice ever? And Michael Jordan the best basketball player on earth? Natural talent? A way with words? Pure brain power? That's only part of the story. Most successful people are successful because to them, failure isn't a reason to quit. It's an invitation to work harder. Because they know that intelligence, skill, they don't just come naturally. You have to try and fail, and then get up and do it again. You have to know that with the right mindset, with effort, focus, and perseverance, you can always improve. And that's an idea that's backed up by science. Inside your brain are hundreds of billions of cells called neurons that communicate with one another. When you encounter something new, when you learn, those neurons fire, reshaping old connections and making new ones. Like a muscle, those new connections get stronger the more you exercise them. In other words, it's not what you're born with that matters, it's what you do with it. So when a publisher told J.K. Rowling to get a real job, instead, she stuck with it. She kept writing and got better with each sentence. When Michael Jordan didn't make varsity, he took it as a challenge. He went back to the gym to practice and trained himself to be the player he became.
I could have easily said that, I give up on it. But instead, I utilize it to where, hey, I'm going to prove you wrong. I think that lesson was more in life, not just in basketball. That if you stumble, get up.
When Sonia Sotomayor got a bad grade on her first paper in college, she developed a strategy. She went to the bookstore, bought a stack of books on basic grammar, and practiced writing in English until she nailed it.
Anyone who ever feels like they're not sure about what they can do, they can look at my life and I hope say to yourselves, it's just like me. And if she could make it, so can I.
Become a Supreme Court justice, win 5 MVP titles, sell 400 million books. If you seek out challenges, don't sweat the setbacks, ask for help when you need it, and believe you can always get better.
Like, I understand it now and I have confidence.
I'm going to study pre-law because I want to be an attorney.
Makes me feel like a good person.
Who knows what might happen?
Failure taught me things about myself that I could have learned no other way. I discovered that I had a strong will and more discipline than I had suspected. It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all.